Okay, hikers, look at this. I'm continuing alongside the fence, and I'm continuing alongside this ridge, and the trail continues to climb gradually. So yeah, hiking here is very nice, moderate effort. I continue hiking up, and I continue going the right direction, getting closer and closer to Pico, and getting closer and closer to whatever final ridge there will be to reconnect to the road, the official 4x4 road that goes from Miguel Hidalgo y Castillo up to the refugio. But anyways, the direction is very good, so let's continue alongside the fence. I'm at 3.75 kilometers, 1.5 hours in, so very nice. So okay, continue and see what we are going to see next up there. Okay, hikers, I just came from here along the fence, and I'm hitting a trail. This trail, it comes from the left and continues to the right, direction Pico de Orizaba. And the trail we just followed along here with the fence, well, it doesn't seem to continue along the ridge here. Maybe the ridge ends right here. So I think the best decision is to turn right here. So we come up the trail, we hit this trail, which almost looks like it's even used by vehicles, and we're going to continue this way towards Pico. And there's some more trails down there, so let's re-evaluate the situation further down there. Okay, doesn't look too bad at all. So we're on this new trail, and it continues to climb slightly, which I like, and goes direction of Pico, which I like too. So let's continue. And we are at 4 kilometers. For 25 minutes for the last kilometer, and I'm at 4 kilometers, 1 hour 37. Not bad, not bad. Okay, hikers, come from there on the new trail, and it goes down to somewhere, and which means I have to climb out again to come to our ridge, the ridge we want, because behind that ridge is that 4x4 road everybody uses that goes to Refugio Piedra Grande. So I'm gonna stick to the left here, because I don't want to lose elevation I just climbed. So let's see if there's a trail that continues up there and along the ridge. So let's stick to the left, I guess. Okay, hikers, so we come from down there. You see the last big tree there, and where you can see the road. And I checked out on Strava. There's tons of routes here, but one of them is along this ridge, the original ridge we came, but there was no more path where the fence ended. Probably because it's too rugged. It's just rocks, rocks, rocks. It's very difficult to make a path there, I assume. So it looks like people just hike next to it. We're talking like 20 meters next to the ridge here. You're here in the field. Look, and this is not bad at all. I am hiking here next to all these rocks. I'm hiking here, and it's moderate and nice. And I climb up and follow along the ridge, and there's probably more ridge. So I'm going to continue up there and talk to you again up there. This is not hard. This is moderate hiking here between the grass. Not bad. And look, there's a fence again. So let's stick to the left as much as possible. Okay, hikers, as you can see, I am following along another fence. Maybe it's the same fence, but I don't know. So we came from down there, you see down where you see a little bit of the road, and I decided to hike along the trees and the ridge here. I hit this fence, and I'm gonna follow along this fence because it goes in the right direction. But I can see where I was down there. There was car trail or whatever, little road. And I see also over there, I see some kind of a trail. So maybe it is possible to follow along there, more gradual, and go in the same direction. But again, it doesn't matter. I'm on a hike, on an exploratory hike, to get to know the area. So I'm gonna continue up there where the trees are and the fence, and then have another look, because when I go back I might shortcut and go straighter in a better route back. Right now it's like 4 o'clock. I'm at 4.4 kilometers and I'm hiking an hour 55, 4.4 kilometers. So it's 4 o'clock. I can at least go another half hour, because I'm pretty sure that I can return in 1 hour downhill 5k, because it's a nice trail back one way or another, I hope. Okay, let's continue up to the trees up there. Okay, hikers, I followed alongside the fence, and I'm here at the tree. I still call this the ridge, and as you can see, the fence continues. So we're going to continue up to that next tree over there, because at this point, I don't know, following this fence, it's not a bad strategy at this point. I like it. And I'm seeing that mountain there, and the ridge, and this one, and I'm very, very sure that the road is on the other side of this. It's on the other side of that. So if I would be on the other side, I would recognize these two mountains. So that's all good. And getting closer to Pico, there is a saddle. So if you're hiking to Pico, you have to cross over that saddle to get over to the refugio. So I will continue alongside this fence and have another look, because exploring towards the saddle, that might be the solution to find the best route to hike from the refugio and then down alongside down there and hit back to where we came from, more or less. But yeah, this is awesome. I'm very happy at this point, and I'm going to continue up to that tree over there next to the fence. Okay, I'll talk to you over there again. Okay, hikers, I'm still hiking along the trail. There's a tree I pointed out to you. I passed it, and yeah, we're here again on the highland or something. But yeah, look at this. I've got a pretty good idea where I am. The 4x4 road and the small valley of the 4x4 road is on the other ridge of this mountain. So if we would walk over there right now, we would see the road to the refugio. I'm pretty sure about that. So when you're hiking up and trying to find your way from Hidalgo, the way I went right now is not a bad way. It's actually a pretty good way for the first time. And I'm going to continue along the fence, and you see, even if I would have cut down, remember where we saw the car tracks, and I went along the ridge there, and I found my way down here a little bit in the valley along the edge here. It all comes down to there, where you see the two trees in the spot. Everybody has to climb over that saddle to get to the refugio. The refugio is on the other side of that, looks like a rock face there. So the question is, when you're hiking up, do you want to get on the top of it before that rock face? That's what I would think. So I'm going to continue further and find a trail that gets me right there where it looks a little cliffy there, and go on the top. That would be the way to go, I think. So let's head over there and have a look, and then maybe find on the way back, find a more direct line to reconnect to where I came. Okay, I talked to you over there. I also see some fire there. Maybe there are some hikers having a tent and a fire, so I'm going to check that out too. Anyways, I talked to you over there, one way or another. Okay, my watch just indicated 5K, 35 minutes. So yeah, that's a lot of time. But I also stopped a lot and talked a lot. Anyways, continue over there. Okay, hiking friends, I am hiking 5.5 kilometers, 2.5 hours, and it is 4:30 right now. And what I'm seeing here is very interesting and eye-opening. So, you can see the fence. Straight down there is a fence line. I came up, and maybe you can see it, there's a horse. There's two locals camping, having a fire and a horse, with a horse there and two dogs. And I went over to talk to them. Well, I thought from where they are, the horse and the tree, it's gradually going down into this valley, and this valley obviously climbs and climbs and climbs and gets you there to what I call the saddle. And I know that if I would take a different route, or other people, if you take a different route, and I'm sure there are other hiking trails that come up here in this valley, and you climb and you climb and you climb. Look at this. Look at the edge of this. This is like a cliff. I mean, not super steep, but nevertheless, it's like a bench, a cliff. And I know I could scramble it. I could be down there and scrambling up here, or from up here scrambling down there. So it's like a barrier. You know, the valley, you have to climb up this barrier to go to the saddle, and then you can see the road, and I'm sure you can see the refugio just down there, which is awesome. But if you choose to hike up in the valley, you will need to scramble. And over there at the end, I don't know, it looks like a 50 meters on the rocks going up there. So when I'm thinking about the route I hiked today, the route I explored today along the fence line, really is a moderate hike getting up to here. This is not bad at all. And look, it continues here. I can continue here, and I'm already on top of the, I would be already on top of the ridge and just have to go down the other side. And here, while I'm talking to you, I'm also seeing the rocks, and the rocks are painted. Very, very interesting. Look, the painted rocks here, the white painted with green markings, and look, it goes down there. It goes down there, the bench, into the valley, and I bet you it's a marked route going all the way down to Miguel Hidalgo. And it looks to me, the marked route, look here, it also continues here. So I have to double check my Strava, but this seems to me like the marked hiking route. You see it's up there? You can see it. So yeah, not bad. I don't have much time left. Unfortunately, I started late at 2 o'clock. It's 4:30. So I'm going to go a little bit further. Maybe I'm lucky and I can see over the ridge, and I can see the refugio. What might make me happy. And then maybe I have to make a decision. Maybe I should try to follow back this marked route down into this valley, and maybe it is an awesome hike back. Better than the ridge line. So anyways, I'm going to grab my poles and go 5, 10, 15 minutes more. Eventually I do have to turn around because yeah, you don't want to get surprised in the mountains with darkness, and yeah, I don't want to get lost down there in the forest later. Okay, let's continue up another 5, 10, 15 minutes and have another look, okay? Okay, hiking friends, I'm at 2 hours 45 hiking, 5.75 kilometers, and I'm very happy to be here. I'm here on what I called the saddle. You can see it here. And what I tried to explain was, you can see down there the valley, and I hope you can see it with the light of the camera, but you can see where I came from. The fence line is a very straight line there, And you can see the people there with a little bit bushes there. There's a horse, and I talked to them. And I talked to you down there, where I said that the marked trail came up from the valley. It climbed up the 5 meters there, and I followed the marked trail, the white and the green, up to here. You can see the white and green here on the saddle. So this is really awesome. So I'm here on the saddle, and here we are. Down there is the camp. You can see the road, the main 4x4 road that goes from Miguel Hidalgo y Castillo to the refugio. The refugio is right there in the fog. I just saw it. So super awesome. If you come the 4x4 road, and I hiked it, you can check out the videos. When you start at Miguel Hidalgo and you hike up the 4x4 road, or you drive up the 4x4 road, it is 10 kilometers on that road to get you to the refugio. So I'm here at 5.7 kilometers hiking to here, and well, the camp is, what is it, 500 meters down here, and I don't know where the trail is to get down there. That's a different story. And the refugio is there, maybe 1 kilometer away. You can see it looks like there's some trails. So 5.7, 6, maybe it's 7 kilometers to be able to hike here to the refugio. You will see the refugio in a moment. Let's wait till the wind pushes away some of the clouds, let's hope. Anyways, yeah, super happy. Super happy. I'm just gonna go walk a little bit here on the saddle, on the ridge. And many people hike here, have hiked here, I'm sure. Many people hiked here from Miguel Hidalgo, and they cross over here, and then they head down to the refugio to stay overnight before they head up. But you can also see, very interesting, and I hope one day I'm going to hike along there. This looks like another aqueduct. So that would be another route. Right now I could just continue hiking, and somewhere it hits the hiking trail from the refugio going up to the summit. So if you would come up here hiking, and if you tent up here, you don't have to go down there and start from down there. You could just continue up there. Maybe some people do. They just hike up here, continue, and then put their tents up around the corner with that, and then saving a couple 100 meters of climb. Anyways, super nice. Yeah, I'm gonna wait here a couple minutes. Maybe I can see the refugio and I get it on video, okay? Okay, hiking friends. I'm still here on the saddle, and down there is a refugio. I don't know if you can see it. There's a white vehicle parked next to the building, okay? I'll try to zoom in really quickly. I hope you were able to see it. Anyways, it is almost 5 o'clock, and I'm 2 hours 53 into my hike, 5.88 kilometers. I just walked down here like 50 meters on the saddle, and I'm just thinking, the people who hike here, they have to get down to the refugio somehow, and I still don't know how they get down here. Maybe they do have to continue to the aqueduct and then make their way slowly down to the refugio. Like I say, I don't want to go there right now. I don't want to go any further. I have to turn around. But I will come back. I started late, maybe too late, 2 o'clock. So next time I know everything better, and I will be here, and I will continue, and I will make my way down to the refugio. Now you can see it really nice, and some other tents and people. Anyways, it is time for me to turn around. So it's 5.88 kilometers here at the turnaround for me. Let's say 6 kilometers. And there's a little bit of a more difficult hiking here with the rocks, but that's only like half a kilometer. As soon as I'm down there where I talk to you, the trail should be easier going down, and I hope I can hike back all the way. I hope I can hike back all the way in an hour 15, well, we find out. Here, this is what I mean. Here I hiked the ridge. The trail was really nice over there with the markings. I came up here in the rubble field and the rocks. It's a little bit slower here, but we were able to see on the other side. So look at there, Pico Orizaba, so close. So yeah, I'm gonna turn around. And hike back. I will try to hike back as quick as I can. I have to find my hiking poles. I left them here somewhere. I hope I find them. God. So, yeah, still don't see him. So, okay. Down there, the commercial camp and the refugio. You should be able to see it. Look how awesome it is. Awesome, 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 awesome. Hiking here at Pico de Orizaba. You can see the four-wheel drive road. You see the refugio. You can see Pico Orizaba. Okay. I see my hiking poles right there, so grab them and go down.